Method, seeing as he's standing there, this right hand underneath his neck, and give him a scratch here. Sort of drift with him, rub him. There we go, rub, rub, rub. There. Put this rope over his head, neck here. It's okay, it's okay. Be in the way, just be in the way. Give him a rub. Maybe he doesn't like it on that side. I'm just trying to be in the right place here so that he'd... Yeah, you're a bit more defensive today, eh? Everything's changed. Come on, there we go. Give that a rub. Give that a rub. Come on, come back. Come back here. There we are. There we go. Pick that up. Got that around his neck a little way. See if I can get it up high to bring it back. So tip his nose towards me a little, and hopefully, there, just get it over his nose. So, wasn't a long time, but it was different. It wasn't as easy as last time. Go around his legs, do this, try and do similar things. How confident are you with all this stuff? Move his hind. Yeah. See, my left hand is sort of trying to help keep the shoulder away from me a little. He's a bit more flighty, but actually he's easy to control too. I mean, I'm not feeling like I need to take a fist hold of this rope to keep him with me. Sort of offering him a direction. Put that around there and over. It's been raining pretty well last night, and although it's not cool, they're in a different place, these two today. Keep this going, and until he doesn't get worried about it. I'm trying not to use any more energy, trying to not use too little. It's all right, you're not going to die. Let me see if I can just swing it a little without touching him. It's okay. See if we can desensitize him a little to this stuff rather than sensitize him. That's okay. It's coming up and down. He's going, I can't cope. I go, all right, then I'll do less. Up. That's better. That's more of a drift instead of that blind panic there. So come on, it's okay. There. There we are. Give that a rub. I know I don't want to hurt him, but I can't talk to him and tell him it's going to be okay. I can just act in a way that builds a bit of confidence in him. Okay, and then I'd like to get that to come up and over. There we are, and rub. And off, so he's getting to see it in the right eye. And I'm a little cautious here because when that right eye picks things up, if he can't see it in the left side, and he's worried by it, then he's going to swing away from it, and that's where I am. There we go. So he's sort of coming towards me a little bit. Now I might just help him get off me a little. So this hand's going to teach him a little bit about, could you just back off and then leave him alone. There we go, up and over. There. Oh yeah, and over. And start again. Swinging backwards and forwards, and up and over and off. Hey, it's all right. It's okay. There we are. There we are. There we are. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just back you up again. Back up. No, wrong choice. Back away from pressure. Good horse. So these are little flight reactions he's having. I could stop him dead, like smack him hard to stop him doing that. Right now he's just pushing, so we just get him to change his mind here. I wouldn't push. I wouldn't push. I wouldn't push. Yeah, he's going to maneuver. I don't care. Don't push. There, leave him alone. I understand your point of view, but don't push me out of the way. That's good that he showed you that, because a lot of people will watch this, because I'm going to let everybody watch it. And they go, oh, you're really cruel. Like, he wouldn't think twice of reaching up and smacking me on the head with that left leg then. And he's got to fit into our world anyway. It's not as though we can just leave him in the paddock forever and be a horse. He's got to learn to fit in. And there, that right front, going to step over. You're going to step over. It's a bit of a different attitude now. And of course, if I left him alone, none of this would come out. So, of course, if I'm going to fix it, I've got to understand that I'm causing it in the first place in some way, because he'd rather not be touched at all. He'd rather just be a horse out in the field grazing. I'm going to speed it up to get those feet to step there and leave him alone. The first session, all I really did was rubbed him. Now I'm trying to be the leader. So I'm trying to move him around, get him to listen. And I'm going to do the same things as we did with Myth. I'm going to get the shoulders to move before I think about sending him forwards. Come on. There we go. Starting to come, leave him alone again. I'm sure once he works out he's got an option, he won't feel the need to fight. But if you take all the options away, like he's not allowed to move away, I'm going to encourage him to fight me. I don't know whether any of you guys are faster and quicker than a horse, but I'm not, so I'd rather encourage him not to fight, because I'm getting to the point where I really look for an easier way. Good, that was good. Heads down, more submissive about things, thinking again, licking and chewing again. Give that a rub. Good. There we go. Good boy. Let's come and move the shoulders this way. Maybe you can get a good look at him when he comes around this way. Come on, pick up the right front, step across, step across. There you go, have a think. Come back to me. Good. Now, you think you might tolerate my rope now? Because I don't know. Well, if you don't tolerate the rope, why would I want to get on you? That's my thinking anyway. If I can't swing this quietly, this is my leg, you know, in my mind. This is this leg just swinging, getting ready to get on this horse. But I'm not going to make him stand still. If he can't stand still and let me put one foot in the saddle, in the stirrup on this side, and then just swing this leg up and over, that's better. Without getting all worried, why on earth would I want to get on? There, that's better. Back off, and this is just helping him know that. He said that was too much energy, Steve. That was too far away with too much energy. You better start less than that. You go, okay. Here it comes. You see it? You're looking at the left eye. You're going to see it in the right eye and put it down. You're okay with that? So if I carried on ignoring him and just doing what I want to do, basically with a lot of energy, I could flood him mentally. So actually he just shuts down and it looks like he's accepted things. But then you start again the next day and you'd get the same reaction. So sort of, if I immerse, just flood him in things, it may work. He may be one of those horses that the next day he goes, oh, I accepted it. But there are a lot of horses that will just shut down. So I'd like to use a method that's more like 100% successful rather than one that's maybe a 50-50 deal. If you do more than you can cope with, you may be fixing this for the rest of your life instead of, and all it'll take is you deciding one day, I think I'll just work at my horse's speed today. And that will fix it. As soon as you start listening to what he's telling you about what he can cope with and what he can't cope with, then you'll be a lot further ahead. And I haven't even got into the other eye with this yet. He's moving around, but I just kept swinging that. Now over it comes, lay on him and give him a rub. So how can I turn what he thinks is a real negative thing into something he's going to accept or even start to learn to like? It reminds me a lot of my own horse, actually, that was so reactionary, everything was going to bother him too much. That's more of a drift, but you're going to lean on me at this left arm, might get a little busy. You can go. Bad choice. Bad choice again. You're going to have to listen. And that lip was telling me about that, you know, sticking out, the unaccepting thing. Come on, step forwards. Step across. There we go. Have a think. Oh dear. Life's tough. That's all right. Give him time to think again. We'll do a couple each way more until the first thing he thinks about is just yielding to me. It's a little interesting to me because they're not born like this. They learn a few things. They can learn them really quickly too. There we go, that's better. A bit forwards, that's nice. Just trying to see that he doesn't have to sort of shy away from me, he doesn't have to push on me, doesn't have to lean on anything. There. We've had a few manures, so he's telling you how he feels on the inside. It bothers him. How about you wait for me to ask you, right? Could you step backwards just a little with your balance there? Good. Without me putting pressure on him, I could come and feed him every day, and he'd come and touch me every day and rub on me every day. But this is a threat to him. So I can walk up behind him, rub him on the rump. He wouldn't kick me, but he might kick me when I'm pushing him around and doing this stuff, because he doesn't believe I'm the leader for a start. If he would want to do that, he wouldn't do that to his leader. And I don't mean leader in a bad way, I mean somebody that can offer him comfort and support and help him learn to behave in a way that's going to help him for the rest of his life around humans. That's nice. Move the hind. Step the shoulders away. Step forwards, wait for the feet. Step forwards. Step forwards. Step forwards. Good horse. That was better. He was sort of half thinking of leaving and running forwards, and then he just yielded. Now move the hind away from me. Move it away. Good. Give him. So I'll let him go. Same way. Hopefully the nose follows me, and he comes with me when I release him here. So set it up. That's off there. They're still on his nose. I'll let go of that. Step away, and when the nose falls out of the halter, there's sort of that draw. The way I'm walking away from him. And if he comes nose first and touches me, there we go, give him a rub. There, that's nice. I might leave him before he has to leave me.